I don't know what's going on. Are we recording?
Is there
sound?
going?
Do we have enough memory card?
Is anything going to overheat? Am I on mute? Is Courtney on mute?
No.
Everything's plugged in. Okay, I think we're ready.
I'll be the judge of that at the end because
check.
that's his favorite time to be like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Anyways, a book. We picked a book.
I have gunk in my throat.
We both read a thriller.
How to Survive in the Woods by Kat Rosenfield. It's a new release.
It is.
Newer. It came out, a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Let me just say, preface, I don't read a ton of thrillers. You're the thriller reader.
I don't read as many as I used to,
you
but
don't.
yeah.
But so I feel like my bar for judging a thriller is pretty harsh because I don't read them. So when I do read them, I want like a top notch.
Oh, see,
thriller.
I feel that way too. I'm like, if I'm reading thrillers all the time, so it better not feel like every other thriller I read.
Okay. All right. So we both judge thrillers rather harshly.
I guess.
I gave it 3 stars.
Let me look. I think I also gave it 3.
This was a weird one because it held my interest through the whole book, but the whole time I was like, what the fudge? Like, what are we doing? What's she doing? And I
also gave it 3 stars.
Yeah, it was okay. So she is crazy. She's a little bit crazy.
I mean, yeah, the whole book starts out with her
trying to oof herself.
Yeah, she tried to commit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the word?
She tried to delete herself.
She tried to delete herself through her wrist cuttings.
Oh yeah, slitting. The slitting of,
which you don't know why at the moment. And then she gets picked up by an Uber to go home to try again, to do it again.
Yeah.
And ends up falling in love, marrying her Uber driver.
I don't even know if it was fall in love. He was very what's the word? He wanted her, he was the an alpha male-y type, but not in a good dark romance kind of way.
And what's wild is she's just playing his game the whole time because she's actually a badass. She was raised by a prepper.
Yeah, like a survivalist.
Yes. And so she knows how to shoot guns and she knows how to she's constantly clocking her surroundings and planning an exit.
Her dad just left her to die in the woods one time and was if you make it out, kudos.
Congratulations,
if you don't,
you win.
Survival of the fittest, I guess.
Yes.
If you
well, then it turns out he's abusive, mentally, verbally, physically.
Yeah, all of the above.
All of it. And so I like the setup and the premise of all of that.
I did too.
I mean, she's actually so obviously she has some secrets, why she tried to delete herself.
He also knew who she was and she has money. She started this multi-million-dollar company.
Right. He married her for the
money and notoriety.
Mm-hmm. And then him and her and
his ex-girlfriend,
which
is weird,
take a trip to the woods,
a camping
and
trip.
The 2 girls are in you're under the impression that the 2 girls are going to delete him in these woods. And it's at that point where everything changes. What you thought you knew, where you thought it was going, what you thought this story was going to be.
All the things that you thought are incorrect.
Which, fine, sounds good, typical thriller. But I don't know. Some of it I was like...
Yeah, me too. And then...
Actually, the most of it I was like... Oh,
I know. And then the ending... there is no ending. She just... She just goes bye into the.
I don't have the issues with the ending that you have. It was all the other stuff.
I'm like, are you going off the grid? Are you going to go to oof yourself again? Where are you going? What are you doing? Like, there's no wrap up, and it pisses me off.
That's a thriller for you.
I also wanted her to get with the hotel guy, that let her like, whoop, whoop,
yeah.
I wanted him to, and it didn't happen. I should have known because it was a thriller, not a romance. But I'm always
correct.
Like, oh,
nope.
Anyways, is it worth a read? Maybe.
I think so. I mean, I would still recommend it because because I gave it 3 stars doesn't mean someone else wouldn't give it 4 or 5 or 1 or 2. I don't know.
I don't know. It wasn't bad. It just it felt like I would get to like the and then it would like
definitely held my interest. The setup was good, just not where I thought it was going to go and not what I thought it was going to be.
Me either. That's all. Me either. So
I'm like, at least it wasn't predictable.
It wasn't predictable. So, I guess maybe there are
sometimes thrillers are predictable.
That's true. If you don't want a predictable thriller, here you go.
Yeah.
Give it a whirl.
That's right.
I don't know. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
We had book club this weekend. It was great. Pick Star Side for this month.
Store book club.
Yes. Alex Astor's new book. Yes. Store book club.
Yeah.
We got any other bookstore stuff? Independent Bookstore Day.
Amazon. Pretty sure it's Amazon, but it sounded like a burglar back there.
Breaking the window. Independent Bookstore Day is coming up. April 25th.
April 25th, we're going to be open. It's a Saturday from 10 to 3 instead of 2. And we have a ton of fun crap. Midwest
Sips is coming with 2 drinks, the Book Burrow Brew and the, what do they call it? The Petty Edward drink. Yeah. Daily Fix will be here with acai bowls, and she's doing like a Book Burrow bowl for the day.
Yeah.
What's the Lynx. Permanent jewelry out of Marshfield is coming.
She's looking for bookish.
Yes, she said
she's bringing some bookish charms. I'm like, I'm totally going to get one.
Oh, me too. We have Jennifer coming for our signing. We actually had 2 authors. One had to cancel because he had a medical issue with his wife. J.R. Rogue.
So come bully her about book 2 of The Girl Next Door.
Ozark Omens series.
Because I know I will be.
Yeah, we bully her weekly about where book is at. It's coming, but I need it
yesterday.
Now. So yeah. April 25th.
We also have limited merch.
Oh, yeah. That's a secret. Yeah, Kelly Hill Newman, you don't get to know until it's the day. I know you asked. The answer is no.
Yeah. I'm not telling you. I'm not showing you. It's just know that and everything that it is, it's like that's all we've got.
Yeah. And we're not doing a pre-order.
No.
We're not getting more maybe until next Independent Bookstore Day. I don't know. But it will be here.
Never
that day
never.
And then till it runs out. That's it. Who is that?
Some guy named Spam.
Anyways, all right, that's enough bookstore BS.
Yeah.
Actually, well, we've got 2 bookish things, but not one is to do with our bookstore. We're tired this morning.
What is it?
9:00 is early. Why are we here this early? The author scam.
Oh, yes.
Since we opened a not since, just in the last probably 6-ish months, we have had, I don't know how many authors reach out to us and be like, hey, I got this email. I'm just double checking that it's you guys. And we're like, that is not us.
Yeah, it's some
guy
or
named
something, some bot somewhere that's using our Facebook page name in an email, like the Book Burrow at Downtown Lebanon at yahoo.com. But that is not our email.
No. And he's basically saying like, hi, I represent the Book Burrow. We found your book and we want to like do an author spotlight. So his goal is for them to send money to promote their book in store. And anyways, so every time we're like, holy crap, no, that's not us. Please report that email.
Yeah, because we can't do anything about it.
No, we can't. And like, I don't know, like it makes me sad because it's like, I feel like it's on us, but it's not. Like we're not doing it.
We're not. Like,
and I don't know how to stop that. Like,
I don't either because it's email. Like it's not like it's a page we can shut down or a number
could just
we
keep
can call.
making new emails if I don't.
Yeah.
So
and
anyways,
I'm like, is it a person? Is it a whatever?
I don't know. So the other day
us.
we got a huge box of books in the mail with a letter addressed to Stuart. And it was basically like, here's the books I promised you. I'll get that money to you ASAP. I'm like so excited to work with you, blah, 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 blah. So we immediately like go find this girl who's the author and we're like, holy crap, like don't do anything else. We have your books. Don't send him money. What do you want us to do with the books?
Yeah. We're like, we will gladly sell them or send them back. And she was really cool. She was like, you're like my, mess up is like, you guys turned it into a good thing. So like give them away, sell them, whatever. Yeah. So
we do have like several of her books. We'll probably give them away.
Aren't
like
they?
They're courtroom dramas.
Yes, courtroom drama. People love those.
I know. And it's an older book, which I feel like he's maybe targeting authors with like books who maybe had a moment. Like this one came out in 2012. I'm like, maybe it was hyped and now it's kind of fallen off. And so he's like, hey, I'm going to promote your book. And it's a lot of indie authors, which kills me because they're already like trying to, get their stuff out.
I'm still not convinced it's like a person.
Well, it's got to be a person of some sort because where would the money be going?
I don't know.
If it's like a bot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, if you're an author, we will never ask you for money. So, nor will any other bookstore that I know of.
No.
So don't
give them your money.
Fall for the scam. No. It is a scam.
Yeah. Scamming all over the place.
They're just trying to get money. And I'm sure you never hear from them again after you give them money.
Definitely not.
And I don't think he wants the books. Like whoever's doing it has no whatever about the books because they did get sent to our address, our store.
I wonder if we could like anonymously email or like, let's spam. Let's scam the scammer. Yeah. Like, can we make an email? Different email, like we're an author, pretend we're an author and be like, can we, how do you, blah, blah, blah.
Get his stuff, like get his info. Well, I actually wondered like if we could reach back out to her and be like, can you give us like,
what information has he given you?
Because you have to send the money. Like he would have had to tell you where to send money. Is it like, cause you could trace PayPal, Cash App, Venmo of some, like you'd have to. Mm-hmm. How do you give money and make like, because it's not like he went and asked her for cash.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know.
So there's got to be a trail.
If I get
Somebody
bored
help
later.
us. Some hacker.
If I get bored later, I might try it.
Yes. Anyway, so that's happening and I feel terrible about it, even though I'm not doing anything, but I still feel terrible.
Sorry that happened.
Also,
yeah.
Speaking of authors, the authors and the AI accusations. They're getting out of hand.
Shut up.
Y'all are crazy. Like they don't like a book, so they're like, it's AI. And I'm like,
yeah, here's my thing. People are out there doing it. I don't care.
I mean,
let me say.
I was going to say.
I'm not saying like, I don't care. Do what you want.
AI.
Like, use AI. Who cares? I'm saying you wrote a book with AI. I'm not reading it. I'm not buying it. I guess they're these weirdos out there trying to say like these popular authors are using AI.
Yeah, because now
like authors we have in our store use
currently,
AI. Yeah.
It's Anathema and Eldritch by Carrie Lake, which I don't think she used AI. I don't think any author we have in here has used AI. I truly don't.
I think this is what I mean when I say I don't care. Stop making it your job to hunt down AI. Like, just live your life.
Literally.
Roll on. Like,
I guess if it's blatantly obvious,
right,
sure.
say it, I guess. But like your life's mission.
These people on TikTok, the book
and
talk
your
girls,
reasoning for claiming it's AI.
Yeah. They're like a bloodhound. Like, I spotted this thing and that's AI only. And I'm like, be so for real. Like, you can't spot it. I can spot it in people's like posts.
Oh, me too.
On Facebook.
Lots of those.
Which I'm like, I don't get really, but
whatever.
Like,
we read a lot of books, and thus far I haven't reached a book that I'm like, weird. This feels AI. No,
but I think it's the new way to like, you don't like this author, don't like the book. I know how to ruin her. I'll just tell everyone on the internet she used AI. And then people immediately jump on it and they're like, she did, I knew it. And I'm like, you guys don't know shit. You don't. It's irritating. You guys are irritating. I hate book talk so much.
Yeah, I'm not on book talk, so guess what?
If you use an M-dash if you've ever used an M-dash in your whole life, people are like, it's AI. And I'm like, what? Like, the M-dash was around before AI existed. What you Googling over there?
What authors? Like,
all of them.
For sure. Like, I've heard of none of these people.
I was going to say, I don't think authors that for
also,
sure
I'm like, are they saying they wrote the whole book with AI, or are they saying they used AI? Because this is like common AI use cases by authors. Rapid drafting, creating initial drafts for quick revision. Do you have a problem with that?
I don't know. I don't think enough about it.
Brainstorming and marketing, writing blurb options, finding synonyms, or generating titles.
Finding synonyms and generating titles, no, not really. Same. Because I can Google, like, what are the synonyms for
Are these people just anti-AI? I mean, yeah,
and I do think to some extent, when you're in a creative space, you should be like, no, I do not want to write or read a book written by AI.
Me either.
But I'm like, when do you draw the line? Like, because I'm like, I don't know.
Using AI to check for pacing issues or to act as a reader avatar for feedback.
I don't know why.
I'm not an author. I'm going to pick Jen's brain about this.
Yeah. Like, where is the line?
Yeah.
Where is because I don't know. I'm like, what is the difference between that and like spell check or Microsoft? Like, where?
Yeah, I'm like, isn't spell check technically like
AI?
Old ass AI?
Yeah.
Like granny AI?
Yes.
Yeah.
Grammarly is
while
AI.
Many adopt AI for efficiency, others oppose it, viewing it as a threat to creativity or unethical, particularly when models are trained on authors' work without consent. Some authors, like Jane Friedman, have had to deal with AI-generated, low-quality books published under their names. That sucks. Like, how do you even do that? Like,
I don't know. I'm like, unless you're like, you know, old school using a typewriter, you were always using some form of AI.
Right. And so I'm like, are they saying like they wrote the whole book with AI? Because that's not cool. Or are they just accusing that like you can't use AI at all for anything or else you just used AI?
You're canceled. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where the AI like police draw the line.
I think
like they're going so far. If you generate a cover with AI because you can't afford to pay an artist, they'll cancel you. And I'm like, I understand partly, but I'm like, if you're if you're a new author and you don't have the funds to pay, because these graphic artists that do book covers a lot of them are very expensive. Well, and you can use stock images. And I'm like, what the fuck is the difference?
Here's something too that's like, if we're getting our shirts made, like if we're picking something out for a shirt, I know when we go to look for those images to buy, some of those people have used AI to create it. Yeah. And I'm like, so we shouldn't use AI, but like some other person partly used AI to get this and we're buying it from them. So then that's okay because we bought it from a creator.
That's what I'm like. I don't know, in the world we live in, like, how do you?
And like, that's what I guess I'll just draw everything myself. Guess how many we would sell?
None.
0.
I always tell this story. I went to Maine two years ago. Went into this cute little shop and I loved it. And I did buy a shirt. I did. It was a sweatshirt and it was all their images were drawn by tattoo artists. And the sweatshirt was like $90 because it was drawn up by, which I'm like, that's fine. I'm on vacation. I love to, but I'm like, realistically, nobody's, if we,
you have to pay the artist, you have to pay the person that makes it, like, and that is one thing. We did make a shirt with AI because we wanted it really fast.
Yeah. And
it was mostly funny. Like in my brain, I wasn't like, this is terrible because we're using AI.
No.
Like it was just something funny and dumb. And I'm not like trying to make $1 billion off of it. I don't care. I just thought it was funny and dumb and I wanted it right then and there. But we're paying someone to make it.
Yeah. We paid someone to take the image and do it. That's what I'm saying. If we called up a graphic designer and we were like, we want this, it would take forever to get it. 1, but 2, we'd have to be charging $75 a t-shirt.
Yeah. Are you guys cool with paying that? Our shirts have gone up. Are you cool with paying $75 for a t-shirt?
It's insane. It's cool. Like for me, when I bought the $90 tattoo
artist
I love
hoodie, that is cool. Yeah. I would love to be able to,
and it was like a souvenir and blah, blah. And I'm fine. But like in my town, I
realistically
can't,
all the time, every shirt you buy, every whatever.
No, unrealistic. Dumb. Those expectations are insane.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I get it. I mean, I don't like it either, I guess. But like also like, how do you not at this point in like the world we live in? Also, I'm like, if you were putting out a book and you're, paying a really good graphic artist to draw up and create like your book price will go up. It has to, because you then have to pay, especially an indie author. I'm not talking about like, I have a publisher. I'm
also still very confused how it's depleting our nation's water.
I
truly don't know.
Like the AI, I may be wrong. I may have just made this up. The AI, the system, the machine, the computer thing that runs AI is hot. So they have to continue like flushing water to keep it cool. Am I understanding that correct?
That is not what I thought, but that's let's get to the root of this.
I don't know. I may have just made that up. I'm not sure. Ask Trump. He's the one that's, doing all the crazy stuff. It's probably Israel.
You are right. Artificial intelligence is consuming significant amount of water, primarily through the cooling systems of massive data centers, which can put pressure on local water resources, particularly in drought-prone areas like where California. AI does not literally erase water from existence. Its intensive cooling processes often evaporate water that might otherwise be used by communities, leading to concerns about water sustainability.
I love when I'm right. I'm so smart.
It's strange to me. I'm like, have you guys tried a fan?
Literally.
Have you tried a fan? I'm just curious.
Or can we just like shut it off for a few hours, let it cool down?
Who
needs AI 24
Nobody
hours
gets
a day?
AI between the hours of noon and 4 p.m.
Yeah. Isn't that what like China does? They're like, oh, the internet is gone for today. Sorry that happened. Have a nice night.
I don't know, but I'm like, surely there's a way to, coexist with the AI data center.
Yeah. I don't know. I
don't either.
It is weird. It is weird.
It is.
Speaking of weird, have you seen all the Artemis 2 stuff?
No.
Like that it's the rocket ship that went and then like took a picture of Earth.
No.
But they're like, oh, it's fake. Everyone's saying it's fake. It's the moon landing all over again. I was going
to say, I have seen new pictures of the moon and there are people in space right now.
Like, I don't know. There are the Artemis people.
I don't know. They just launched people to the moon. I'm like, is this our first trip to the moon?
That's the Artemis 2 or whatever. Yeah, they weren't going to the moon though. They were just going around the moon.
Right. They Armageddoned it. Like,
yeah. Because like,
they did a U-turn.
We can't land on the moon. That technology died in 1969 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
You're not fooling anybody.
Yeah, no, I have questions, but down here on Earth, we have a family called the Duggars, and I would like to talk about them.
I was going to say, if we should take anyone to the moon, it should be the Duggars and just pop them right off. You know what? They'd probably they'd find a way to sexualize the moon or something. Yeah. What is wrong with them? I mean, I know what's wrong. I take that back. Hold. Pause.
It's not all of them.
No, the women are, I think, okay. They all bolted when they became adults because they were like, this shit's weird.
Red flag. That should tell everybody something.
But all the men can't stop touching children and looking at children.
Right.
What are y'all? Why? I want to know, how does that happen to more than one of you? Like one of you, I'm like, oh, so you're just you're sick and have an issue. Two or three of them?
Here is the thing.
Stop it.
There is like a statistic, and I don't know what it is, but like if you're like essayed as a child, you basically, I'm way dumbing this down, but you basically, and I'm probably going to get reamed for it, but like
always,
you get two paths. Like you either
repeat, change.
And that's where I'm like, at some point, the victim like becomes the perp, and then they're no longer the victim. I'm like,
the boys weren't sexually abused.
None of them?
No.
Oh.
No, that's why.
I don't really follow. But
okay.
None of the boys were?
No.
They just grow up learning this is cool.
I don't know what's wrong with them. The boys in their teenage years, the oldest one, the first one that got like caught doing weird shit.
I remember that.
The girls came out and said when they were younger and he was a teenager, he touched them. I don't know exactly. He did, but the boys were never sexually abused.
Well,
it's gotta be some weird religious, like, they suppress all that. Like, you can't do this. You can't dress this way. You can't talk to girls. You have to court. I'm like, okay, I get like being like, don't be a hoe for show. But like, you guys are making it so weird. They can't navigate it in their like adult life. And then there's no, like, you're not talking about, puberty, sex, all that in your house so much because it's so taboo. They don't know what to do, I guess, maybe. I mean, I'm not making an excuse by any means for them.
I definitely think it's 110% religious
trauma
based.
Oh, me too. Me too.
But like, maybe we should address that.
Well,
maybe we should.
Yeah. And it's the tornado siren. It's Wednesday. I didn't 10
get a text that was like, hey, we're testing the sirens today.
Well, I think they test every Wednesday. Right?
Every Wednesday?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's on Wednesdays,
nader season.
But Anyways, they're gross. Why are they out there a lot? Like, someone go round all of them up and
there's like several of those families, like, cause if you watch I watched the show a little bit growing up, but like, I didn't really give a shit. But then I did watch like Shiny Happy People, which is basically like the documentary of like uncovering how crazy the Duggars are. Mm-hmm. There's like a bunch of those families that like have 100 kids and all of them are effed up.
Mm-hmm. What you guys doing out there?
Not address. And like, when the oldest one like did stuff, they knew about him doing it when he was a teenager. And instead of like,
they just prayed about it.
They sent him to some like religious camp that like, kept it under the radar. And I'm sure they were like, don't touch children.
How'd that work out for you?
It didn't, because he's in jail now. And then the other one, and they all have kids at home.
Gross. Mm-mm. No.
But I did see the wife of the second one that did something weird. She also got arrested.
And we haven't figured out why yet, have we?
No.
We read, but like it didn't really tell us.
It didn't really say why. Her charge was like something weird, like it almost like holding kids against their will. Or
I forget what it was called.
It was friggin' weird. Y'all are weird. And
Stop being gross.
For real.
Stop breaking the law, asshole.
Stop breaking the law, asshole. Can you guys just be normal?
No. That's gone for them.
They're gross. I can't even look at any of them. Actually,
I can't either.
I really like the two girls because they speak out about it all the time and how like corrupt the whole.
Yeah, and
because it's not just religion. They were following some man that did some
they
weird.
Were basically in a cult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's always the cults. What else?
Okay.
I have PMS, so that's going to make me rage for the whole day.
You have PMS? Didn't you just have a period?
Yes. Yeah. Like 25 days ago. That's how that works. Yeah. It's annoying as shit.
Speaking of sex offenders, Louisiana decided to castrate a sex offender. And I am here for it. Castrate all the sex offenders.
How many times do I have to say, bring back cruel and unusual punishment?
I agree. For sex offenders. And it was a girl under the age of 13 who I don't know exactly what he did, but I
don't want to know.
But yeah, like let's do it in the town square. Listen, we're watching Sons. We're rewatching Sons.
Yes.
And it's episode 3 of season 1 where they the clowns junk. I'm like, let's do that.
Send it to Oswald.
Yeah. Oh, where I'm at, they just, it's been a few episodes. They framed They finally, Clay was like, I got the knife.
It's just blackmailing him.
I know. I forgot how many times they say the N-word in that show. I haven't watched it in a couple years, and I think I just suppress it.
And it's not just the N-word.
No, they say all of racial slurs, I'm like, I think they get away with it because it's like accurate to the show, and they're not, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Also, that show was like,
I was gonna say it's been a while.
It's been a minute. I don't know if it would fly.
I don't think
if it was airing.
Think so,
but I mean.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that rewatching it this time too.
I don't know why I've
every
never.
Time it's like I'm getting hit with like.
I know
gravel.
It is. It like when especially like I just watched the episode a couple episodes ago where they go to the Niners because they think Piney and Jax.
Yeah.
And Piney says it like 45 times. And Leroy is even like, if you say that one more time. But yes, every time I'm like.
Every time they do it and I'm watching it, I'm like, I just think about the people working on that show. Like in that scene, like. The old man having to say it. Like, can you imagine if they handed you a script and they were like, here's your lines for this? I'd be like, oh,
yeah.
And then the other guy sitting there having to
just take it.
Yeah, it's strange. It's like it makes me uncomfortable.
I know.
To be honest.
It does me too a little bit. And I don't know. I think every time I watch, I just whoop, whoop, that from my brain because I love the show.
I know. I love the show too.
And I do I understand
it's really depressing.
It is really depressing. I watched the episode 2 nights ago. I told you, I was like, what did I? I was like, well, Donna got her head blown off.
Yeah.
But I cry every time. Nicole was like, are you crying? And I'm like, I cry every time Donna dies. Every time.
Just the second they she's like, oh, I want to help Gemma. And they trade cars or whatever.
And yeah.
And it's coming and he's got the kids. And then all of a sudden he's there and he's like,
it gets me
screaming and crying
that's
for
the
her.
part that
and
gets
the music
me.
That's playing. I'm like,
I know it's when Opie's like, I can't.
I know.
It ruins my night every time. I'm like,
it's
damn
terrible.
It,
every time because I'm like, he does try to stop it, but I'm like, if you all could have just worked a little bit faster.
I know.
Let me rewrite this show.
Literally, I mean, it wouldn't be the same if everything worked out.
It wouldn't.
I forget. That's one of those shows that they just start off with a bang. Season 1, oofing people.
I know.
I mean, that's why I like the drama.
Yeah.
I watched the last episode of season 1 last night, and John the Revelator episode, and
I got goosebumps.
That part gets me every time too. Because I'm like, although I have to tell you something.
The homeless girl too?
Yes.
Yeah.
So last night, mind you, we've watched this show. How many times would you say? 100.
A lot. Like
once a year.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's been a couple years, but I've probably watched it at least 10 times. Just full cycle.
Yeah.
So that episode, Jax is passed out, on the crypt, and then he gets up and the homeless lady, and she's like, there's cool water, and he's smoking. He walks back. Tara, he was hungover and puked right before. Yeah. And Tara kisses him, and I'm like, it must be my old age because I feel like when I first watched it, I was like, I love it. Now I'm like, what did his breath smell like? I gotta know. Yeah. Because he freaking gross.
He slept. He drank. He slept. He woke up, vomited, smoked a cigarette, and you're like,
yes. Every time. Last night I was just like, oh, good. No.
Yeah.
I wonder if she wanted
you
to
smell
throw
like
up.
shit.
Yeah.
Smell like
here's
dead
your
animal.
cut. I will not be kissing you.
Yeah.
Though. Kiss my hand. Gross.
Yeah.
I feel like I noticed that stuff in a lot of shows. I'm like, you people who wake up in the morning on a TV show and tongue it up. No,
absolutely
never.
Not.
I've smelled every member, including mine's breath in the morning, sleepy. No, I do not want anyone's mouth near my face.
No.
In the morning. Gross.
No. Really any time of day for me.
But especially morning.
Yeah.
The couples who roll over in the morning and make, you guys are, that's a lie.
That's so gross.
No, disgust.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not on board with that.
Me either. I forgot what we were. Louisiana castration.
Yeah.
Gold
Good
Star,
job.
Louisiana.
Good job.
Anyways, I keep waiting for people to try to come in here. I got a couple more things. Where the hell is Ramsey? He just bolted.
I don't know, but we haven't flipped the sign, so.
No, we haven't. We're opening late today because we're filming.
Yeah.
Listen, I got 3 other things. One, speaking of back to books, do you know, I mean, you do, because we talk about it, the Walmart, Target, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million exclusives?
Yeah.
As an indie bookstore owner?
Yeah. I would like to address the authors that do that. Stop.
Literally. Also, let me say.
Or don't stop, but put out an
indie exclusive.
Yeah, why do we get the leftover? Why do we get the leftover?
I don't know. And I'm like, listen, I thought when we opened
maybe
a
it's
bookstore
something with their publisher.
I'm sure it is.
The publishers are like, and with this deal, you get this exclusive and this exclusive and this exclusive. And they basically are like, okay. Thanks.
I mean, maybe it is. Maybe
Probably.
It's out of the author's hands. But I'm like, it makes me so... Go ahead. The Book Burrow.
The Book Burrow. Yes. Any of the volleyball books in yet?
One of them, a big fat one.
One big fat one. Yep. We might have some more coming today. We have a ton of boxes coming today.
We have like 9 boxes of books coming today.
We can let you know. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Pause. Business.
I know. We'll let you know if they make it this afternoon and you can escape. Thank you. Bye.
Sorry
She's
about
looking
that.
for an excuse to escape.
I won't say who it is.
Right, yeah.
I was gonna.
She's looking for an excuse to escape her job for just a minute and go. She said, go to Carmen's and Jude's. And
I want to go to Carmen's. Anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the authors. Maybe it is the
Maybe,
publisher
but
and
I'm
they
like,
don't have a say. But I can't tell you. We stock a ton of indie authors. That's kind of our thing. And if you ask anybody that comes in here, we have more indie books than you typically see. That's what people are telling us.
Right.
But I can't tell you how mad it makes me when I see an indie author we've stocked forever get traditionally published, put out
it also
exclusives,
yes.
Amazon, Barnes and Noble, also indie authors. Come on. I thought this was like a symbiotic relationship. There's a couple that they don't even put their books on
I'll
Ingram.
tell you what chaps my ass is the indie authors that are like blasting the release date of their book and here's the cover and here's the release date and blah, 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 blah. And the only place it's up is Amazon. And I'm like, stop doing that.
And then they put it on Ingram like a week
after
later.
It releases. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you for screwing us over.
Yeah.
I love stocking your book. Thank you for that.
I know. And I don't mean to like poo-poo on the authors because, you know, without authors, we wouldn't have a business at all.
True.
But like, come on.
I know. It hurts
man.
me.
It hurts me too because I'm like, I want to be like, yay, indie authors. Yay. But I'm like, I can't even get your book to.
Yeah. I know.
And you do it on purpose. Big authors, 2 big indie authors right off the bat, I can tell you. I won't name them because I'm not that person. But there are 2. They do it every time.
I know.
We've been through a couple releases.
I know it's because they're like, oh, I sell a shitload more here and here and here and not these like, you know, little independent bookstores. But I'm like,
I know. But I'm like, in the name of like, don't, you know, corporations and AI and bullshit and don't support Amazon. Yeah. I'm like, hello?
I know.
Like, do you want all the indie bookstores to just die again?
We're not dying, by the way.
We're not. We're doing great. That was very dramatic of me. I'm just saying, like,
I know.
It's
irritating.
I thought authors in general would appreciate indie book of all people, like, you know, that you would, and there are lots that do, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I thought like indie author, or not even indie author, just authors in general would be like, oh my God, I love all these indie bookstores. But no, that is not the case at all.
No.
And it does make me sad.
It does.
You know who does love us? Shout out Erin Branscombe. She is.
Oh my God, I finished Texas and Honeysuckle.
Next time. I'm going to finish it because I'm almost done with Twisted Ponds. Don't tell me anything.
I won't.
I'll save it because I'm irritated, but I've already seen poo-poo reviews about Twisted Pond. And let me tell you.
Save it. Because
I hate everyone.
I'm only on chapter 4, so.
I only have like 40 pages left.
We'll review it on the pod and we'll talk about everyone being dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah.
2 other dumb. Actually, I've got a couple. Listen, we hate cream horns. All of them. I don't like.
Well, I'm not going to say all of them. I'm going to tell you every cream horn I've ever ate. I'm like, this is trash.
Yeah, it's gross. That's what I said. It's like eating sugar. It's like eating oily sugar.
No, it's like eating powdered sugar. Like I like sweet stuff. Like my mom made like your mom's sopapilla cheesecake recipe.
For Easter.
Yes. That has cinnamon sugar crumbles
There's
on
a lot
the
of
top.
sugar on that.
And I'm like, that is good. It is sugar. It is sweet. A cream horn tastes like straight powdered sugar to me.
Me too.
And oil.
Yeah, oil
something.
and powdered sugar. Disgust.
Definitely know we're getting canceled for that. But
Good. I only say that because there's cream horns all over the place now. It's like Battle of the Cream Horn in
and
Lebanon.
everyone's like, oh, cream horns. And we're like,
And we just
Enjoy
like
your
to
cream
say we
horns.
hate them all equally.
yeah,
They're
if
disgusting.
you think
Cream horns are an abomination.
a cream horn that we will like,
Bring it.
drop it by. I will let you know.
And we will give you an honest review.
Yeah.
And it's not that you make a bad cream horn. It's just that cream horns in general are garbage.
And it's weird because I like filling and I like pastries and I like sweet, but
Not cream horns.
I don't like a cream horn.
Cream horns, you're right. They do taste like straight powdered sugar, but also the filling in a cream horn is usually like buttercream, oily buttercream icing. It's
stop.
Disgusting. It's so nasty. I can't even tell you.
We had a girl come in yesterday
We
though
did.
with Steph and she's like, listen, I make a mad cream horn. And we're like, bring it. Let's try it.
Maybe you do.
Yeah.
She said she doesn't use as much shortening in her filling.
Right.
It's more fluffy
Yeah.
and not so much like buttercream stiff icing or whatever.
So maybe she's
Maybe
right.
she does.
Maybe I've just had a
if-
trash cream horn my whole life.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
not
know.
my thing.
I've ate cream
Give
horns
me
from
a
here to
maple long john or something, but
too.
like
Daylight
not a-
Donuts,
not a
maple
cream
long
horn.
johns.
Yeah. Anyone's maple long john.
Also,
It's maple.
speaking of, what?
He wants us to quit.
We have like 2 more things.
Should be one more thing, but
What?
spit it out, man.
Edward doesn't like pineapple on pizza. Where
He
do you
also
stand?
doesn't like coconut.
He doesn't like
Where do
coconut.
I stand? You know what? I just one time would like to order a thin crust ham and pineapple pizza from Domino's and just eat the whole thing. Because I think I could.
I could.
It's thin crust.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay, so
And
Eddie's.
both of my kids do too.
You know that's Crosby's favorite. If I give her the pick of like what kind of
Agree
pizza
or
do you
two.
want,
Yeah,
she'll
she's
say she just says
pineapple.
pineapple. She
So does
means
Greer.
like ham and pineapple.
Yeah.
But I love it.
I
I don't
he Says he
understand-
thinks that the flavors
flavor.
don't mesh.
Yeah, which is
Like something's wrong with you, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but you have
Are you even a foodie?
something's wrong with you.
Yeah, no. I love pineapple pizza.
Mhm.
Do you like pineapple pizza?
But
Where do we
you?
stand?
I
Love
will
it.
say
10 out of
too,
10.
I prefer it on thin crust.
I do too, but I don't know. Mazzio's makes a big, fat, thick, pillowy crust, and
Also,
that is good.
Sometimes I freak myself out when I don't usually dip ham and pineapple in ranch.
I do.
But sometimes I do. And I'm like, God, I'm disgusting. Like, how gross. Ranch and pineapple and
Pizza sauce and ham,
But-
I do too. I do dip it in ranch.
it is a strange,
It's good though.
it's like an explosion of flavors in my mouth.
I mean, I don't not dip any pizza in ranch. It feels wrong to not dip your pizza in ranch,
I
no
know.
matter the flavor.
I know.
It's
I'm
why
a
would you do
ranch
that?
dipper.
I am too.
I haven't been my whole life, but I am.
We're filming. Alfie, I actually don't like ranch like Alfie likes ranch, like lick it from the cup
Yeah,
or you.
she's gross.
But I do have to dip my pizza in ranch. And if you don't dip pizza in ranch, I do judge you and think you're weird. It's weird when you don't dip your pizza. Do you dip your pizza?
Oh, yeah.
See, who doesn't dip their pizza in
Smothers
ranch?
it.
Who started? Smother it with ranch.
Smothers it. Yeah, marinara.
I can do that too. Like Mazzio's, they'll give you the marinara sauce cups. And I have done that
Yeah.
too. But I prefer ranch. But who do you think was the first person to be like, I am going to dip this hunk of pizza in my ranch cup?
I don't know.
It's weird. It's weird.
feel like it was a white person.
Definitely. The Italian people are probably like, you guys ruined fucking everything. Yeah. God dang it.
What? What did he say?
Clock it. Oh, yeah. Ramsey got a poo-poo comment. We didn't do it, YouTube, before you come for us. Wasn't us.
Yeah.
Clock it.
Oh, I'm like, clock what? Okay. Yeah. I don't say clock it.
I don't say clock it.
I don't even know like what that means.
Young child. Gen Z. Why. Are they Gen Z? Clock it. I see people on TikTok do it.
I'm not on TikTok. I don't care.
We know. You've said it 49 times. I am on TikTok.
If it's not on Pinterest, I haven't seen it.
Back up. The clock it thing will have to wait. Hold on. You like to say, I'm not on TikTok, but she watches reuse reels all over Facebook and Instagram. Because it's the same shit.
It is the same shit, except I'm not on TikTok.
But you're like watching TikToks.
Yes.
Just on a different platform.
Correct. I know. I can't help it. But like you are all the time like, have you seen this? No, I haven't. Have you seen this? No, I haven't. Have you seen this? No, I haven't. It's not.
But it is because most reels or Facebook videos you send me, I have already seen on TikTok.
Yes, because like you're on TikTok and that's all that's on TikTok is like this. I'll just watch a few and then show myself out.
I'll see myself out.
Yeah.
Whatever. Do you want us to talk about it or no?
No, we're done. Bye. I don't want to talk about it. I want to be done.
She's hateful today, people. She's PMSing.
Bye.
Peace out.